Welcome to Who Put This On, Season 9, Episode 40, where we watch Crime Scene Zero, Season 1, Episode 1, and Alone in Love. I'm Chris Burns.
You Netflix and chilled in the hospital? This is Brian.
He was murdering her, no doubt. This is Noah Pretty Guy Singer.
Those were quotes from this week's show, but last week, I literally just had this up.
We got Oahu Shores last week.
Oahu Shores, and no one watched the show, so no one voted in our poll. So,
Ew.
you guys,
Yeah.
I'm going to take that as a, you guys voted at bottom third because you didn't actually watch the show.
We did our job. People took our advice.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us what you thought about this week's show on Twitter, please. We like votes in our polls. And Noah, what was this week's show?
In this crime-solving reality show, players take on the role of detectives and suspects with clues and wits can expose the culprit among them. That is Crime Scene Zero on Netflix.
All right. This is where we'll go around and I ask you what you thought of the show. And I'll go first because I normally don't get to go first. So I'll go first. And the show is not good. It's not good. It's pretty bad.
It's disappointing.
The show sounds so interesting. Like, oh, it's like real people trying to solve a real crime. And it turns in, it's like a weird improv thing that absolutely does not work.
I mean, it's not real people trying to solve a real crime. It's
No, that's what I thought it was. I thought it was going to be real people solving a fake crime.
I see.
Or like something like that.
You thought it was going to be that. That makes sense.
I thought it was going to be something better. It was definitely not.
Okay.
Brian, what did you think of the show?
I also had high hopes for this because to me, like, this just kind of screamed like, hey, it's a murder mystery dinner party. Those like are fun to go and collect clues and everything. I definitely checked out midway through just because like it was very hard to kind of be like, oh, I want to go search there. Like I'm trying to like keep track of the clues. Like I couldn't participate. And then once I couldn't do that, then it was like the allure of that mystery was done.
Yeah, there was no like participation from the crowd in this show, really.
Yeah.
Noah, what do you think of this show?
I think Brian summed it up really well in the participation piece. There's just too much information coming at you. And I think from watching it and not being Korean, like they just use Korean names very often. And it's very difficult, at least for me, to be like, I think if it was like Peter, Paul, and Mary, I can keep track of it easier. But like because it's like Ji-un and Ji-un, and it's like, okay, I'm just, it's hard for me to parse out the mountain of information in the like complex relationships among six people, like all going in and out. So like it's just
I don't think it has anything to do with language barrier. I think it is 100% to do with this weird ass story that they're trying to tell and this terrible improv and this like none of the character. Well, wait, I guess we just get into it. Like we really wouldn't recommend the show. But
this is all like, so just this is the 5th season they've done this and they have like recurring actor. Yeah. So this is the first time it's on Netflix, but this has been a recurring like show since 2014. And so they put it on every few years and it's not always the same cast. But they do have like repeating people. And so like there is appeal here, right? Otherwise I wouldn't keep doing it. But first time it's like being introduced globally. It's always been Korean.
Yeah, I'm also with Chris here, even though like there's some like people that like will carry across these different storylines. It's still like they create these like complex relationships. Like there was a lot of like family stuff within this one alone.
Yeah.
and keeping track of that without like some cheat sheet next to you, which you would have like at a murder mystery dinner party or something, is a little bit more challenging.
Yeah. It definitely feels like you need to be writing down all these clues. Although at the end they kind of like do the crime scene room to like put like a little bow on the episode, right? But I think to your point, it's like this is a 80-minute episode, right? Um, the first 60
Oh,
minutes is just very difficult.
yeah. And I'll also say something. It seemed like every murder mystery was 2 episodes. You could break this down into 4 episodes, maybe
Hmm.
that would make it a little bit more digestible. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like they're all like the same length. It's just okay. You're doing a few hours here of murder mystery.
Yep.
I think the biggest knock against this show is that episode one aired, like I finished episode one and had zero desire to watch episode two to figure out what the fuck actually happened.
Oh, totally. Zero
No
desire.
desire.
No.
No
I
desire.
had the desire. I was like, well, I cannot watch another big episode like that. And that also to that point, there's like a right length for a show where it's like, I want to keep going with this or binge it. This is way too long for that. You want to bail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think the criminal part of this show is that it's just too complicated. Like, so we could start going through like this, and it's just going to be, it's so obviously complicated because there's 6 real people involved.
It's too
Technically
much.
7 or 8.
It's like too much to even go.
And
You can try.
there's
Yeah.
technically 7 or 8 people involved. There's the detective, which he doesn't really do anything, so he's not involved. There was an AD assistant detective, which disappears. And then there's like 6 people. One person was murdered. So like you have to learn her backstory. Zhang Jailin, JN. And then you've got 5 suspects, and they all have like no connection between them.
Yeah.
There's there's like a religious person, like a shaman person. Like she's tangentially like, I feel like they're trying to squeeze like some weird story with her and and like JN, and it like it just never connects. There's no connection, and doesn't connect with me at all. And I just, that's one person. That's one of the 5-6 storylines that we're trying to follow in an 80-minute show, and it's like they're not interesting storylines. They're freaking boring.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, all these like murder mysteries are kind of like that though. It's just crazy convoluted, and they do that on purpose. So then you're like, oh, is this a false clue or is this a real clue? I don't know.
Right.
Yeah,
It definitely has that.
but normally the thing here is just that I mean, I can't say it anymore. It's too complicated.
Yeah.
At the end of 80 minutes, like, I should know quantitatively what happened that night. What clues do we have of the murder night? And like Jayen's backstory. Like, we don't even know. She runs a hospital, but then she disappeared for 5 years.
We're getting
Was
bits
she
of
running the
it.
hospital then? Is she running now?
No, we're
Like,
getting bits of it. Like we know she has the blind brother, and she like kind of wants to bring this like eye saving surgery to Korea. She needs to get some money for it, but something happens where she loses the money. Like you get like a little bit of an arc, but I think to Brian's point, it's just like it's all super messy until they like spoon feed it a bit more later in the episode.
but like, it just doesn't start out in a way where I feel like I would start out. Like, they
No.
start out with like, they spend like 15 minutes introducing all these characters.
Yeah.
And then they do like 15 minutes of randomly walking around each room. And I'm like, they don't intro what room they're going into. They don't like have an exit of like, these are the clues we found, which are the red herrings. They kind of do that like a lot later. They like try to summarize all the clues. at like a whiteboard, blackboard, or whatever, and it just like it's just too much all at once. It just doesn't
Yeah.
work.
Yeah,
Just
totally. It doesn't.
Mm-mm. Nah, it's a little
and
too
like we
much.
can come up with lots of ways to fix this, but like I don't know. Is like this format just inherently broken? Like, is this just like a live improv kind of thing?
It definitely is
Or
live improv. Like that is the show, to be super clear, right? It's like I also wonder if you kind of are familiar with these celebrities, because they all seem to be celebrities in Korea. Like, does it make it more interesting, right? Because there's more context on the people, and it's fun watching them act, right, in this character.
I don't know, but if you like compare this to like SNL, which is it's not live improv, but it's live and it's funny. It's just like everyone's so deadpan. I don't know. The tone is also super serious,
Well,
which
it's not supposed to be funny. It's like they're playing like find the murderer, right? So it's just like
I know, but I'm just trying to make the show entertaining though. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
like
no, this show is not entertaining.
yeah, I'm saying what could you do to make it more
Yeah,
entertaining?
I agree with that. Yes. Yeah.
Like
I,
add some humor to the show, some
yeah.
levity. Uh yeah. Here are my tips for this show.
Tips.
Reduce the number of people.
Mm,
Make it like 3 people on the detective. And then, sure like less clues, like give us more bullet points as we go through the show to
mhm.
understand things that are happening. Like have the detective summarize things. Don't just have the detective fucking sit there.
Yeah. There definitely is more spoon feeding. Like I think there's a bunch of ways you can go about that, right? But you need to spoon feed more. Like you need to make the story much clearer to follow along and like
And
understand what's going
simplify the stories. Don't be like, okay, this guy was a patient, but he comes back every summer for 5 days and then or a night, and then he's got some sort of sex disease or something, and you're just
Oh
like,
yeah.
wait, like what is going on with this dude? Like, I can't follow what's going on, and like I
the
understand
sex
you can't have
disease is
everything be important.
right. The erotic mania, like that's
Yeah,
fake, right? I assume that was a joke.
100% fake. Yes,
Yeah,
it was, and it's just meant to be like, hey, like he's gonna flirt with everybody.
yeah.
I don't, but I don't get it. I'm so lost. Maybe this guy plays like a hunk in a bunch of movies and is like, it's like a thing that he would flirt with everyone, and that's why they put it in his character. I don't know.
Hmm. I don't know. Because that was the village, like the mayor.
No, that was the pretty boy.
That's Pretty Boy. Yeah,
Hmm.
Kim Ji
Pretty
Yoon,
boy had the sex whatever
Erotomania. Yeah, Erotomania.
erotomania. I have
Uh,
written it down, which makes everyone think everyone loves him. Right? That's what I got?
yeah. Um,
Hmm.
I do say like one thing. I feel like the show started off very well. The intro was good. I feel like it like pulls you in. I was like, okay, this is all right, all right, all right, and
Yeah, I
then
was I was into the show for a bit for sure, and the intro
yeah,
definitely helps with that.
I
Like
like how
the
it's like in Maniac Village and like Lunacy Province. Like it's a, I like that little touch on it. That was funny.
I like the set. The set design was good. Like the set, we could talk more about the set, but like it was a hospital exterior with like it's on like a sound stage somewhere. They
Yeah,
built this
it's a very
whole
clear
like
sound
hospital
stage.
thing.
Yeah.
They built this whole like hospital thing, and there was a bunch of rooms that people would go in, but they wouldn't be like necessarily next to each other. Like one would be somebody's apartment, and then like one is like somebody's office, and then somebody's like this is the actual hospital room, and then they'd have a bunch of sets outside the office too on the floor that would be like this is so and so's house, but without actually going to like so and so's house. Like you just kind of I feel like you could literally, like, you can't literally do this where you would like put it on stage, but like if you could move these things around a little bit, you could put this on stage. Like this would be this could be like a live show you could go to.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. You don't need a huge hospital. You just kind of you have the room setups, and you can like create that same like, okay, how do they get them up the stairs or something without just a huge set?
Yeah.
So the show starts out with explaining what it is. So there's one detective, and then there's 5 people, and one of them can lie. The other 4 cannot lie.
Mm.
We have Detective Zhang, and then we have the victim, which is a 46-year-old Zhang Zheyin. She
Yeah.
is the director of a psychiatric hospital. And she was found hanging from some power lines.
Yeah. Outside the hospital.
Next to the hospital.
And to be clear, it is a mannequin of a woman. It's not a real woman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. I mean, like, thought that would have already been self-explanatory, but it's kind of weird that it is a mannequin, and then they have a mannequin factory. In the storyline.
Yeah, that was funny.
Like immediately, you got to know that's part of it.
But I'm just like, it's too much. You're doing too many things. Get that red pen out and cut this script in half.
A lot going on here.
Man,
lot going on.
Chris is not about murder mysteries.
Yeah, I also am not a huge murder mystery person, so
yeah,
that's a good point, Brian. If this was a good murder mystery, I don't even know how much I'd be into it. But
yeah, I'm just saying, like, murder mysteries have that same exact thing. Everybody else has this random ass background that you're linked to other people in some way, and then these little clues look like murder clues, but they're really not. And then you got to figure out or sift through all the bullshit.
Yeah, but like, have you seen the movie Clue? That's a murder mystery.
No,
that's pretty fun.
I have not. I feel like I remember reading that movie was awful.
You never seen Clue?
Clue's really? Not awful. You, sir, are incorrect. Clues.
I'm going to look up.
Like with,
I'm going to look up Rotten Tomatoes score.
Right?
It's probably fresh.
Yeah, it's probably pretty good. Yeah.
Actually, it kind of is. 73% for.
Yeah. See, boom, owned.
Oh.
Take
all
that.
Right, so I'm putting this on the list.
But I do have to say that, like, I liked Murders in the Building when that show came out, but by season like 3, I was like, this format's getting old, and like it's just been so long since we had like murder mystery kind of shows on TV, or even in movies. Like, it was a nice refresher, but now I'm kind of over the format.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's get into the 5 potential murderers. We have the village head. We have Pretty Boy. We have Dr. Ann, Shaman Park, and cousin. I didn't write down his name. He's the cousin.
Yeah. Them all having these familial relationships is so bad.
What?
Having these familial relationships makes it so much more difficult to track.
I don't know. The village head has a varsity jacket from the same school that Jayan went to, and his alibi is weird. I didn't really understand his alibi.
Jayan?
Like,
what was it?
Like, he was doing stuff? I'm like, what? What kind of alibi is that? He was doing stuff.
Yeah, like, wasn't he just like, oh, he went to the mountains or something? And
I don't know. I don't know what his alibi was. Like, the village head was like the least amount in this whole thing, and they like tease at the end of the episode that it's the village head. I'm like,
yeah,
impossible. There's no way it's the village head. There's no clues against the village head.
Yeah, they don't really talk about what he was doing. Well, they started talking about, like, there was maybe some like election, or like he was planning to do something.
This is also the problem
with the
show,
right?
Is that they go from one thing to the next thing so quick
Yeah.
You can't understand anything.
Nah. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, they were going to
So
combine the two cities. That's what it was, right? No, they were going to combine the two cities, and then he
Yeah.
was going to be the mayor of both cities.
okay, so you murder somebody because of what?
Power.
Yeah, it's a power move. That's how it was done in the old days, dude.
Is she the mayor of the other city that you're competing for? Like, well, like what why is she murdered because you want power?
It's about
I
sending a
How did she
mean,
get
message,
you
Chris.
power?
people murder people for power. Like I feel like all the time.
I'm not saying that you don't murder for power. I'm just saying, how does this get him power?
Oh,
Chris,
how?
I'm going to buy you Crusader Kings, and you can play around with that game and figure out all the different ways murdering people will get you into power.
Mm,
I'm sure I own it, but I don't have time to play it 800 hours.
No.
All right, we can move on from him, but there's no way he did it as what happened to the first episode. I don't know what happens to episode 2, and I'm never gonna know. Uh,
never gonna
then
know.
we got Pretty Boy Kim. He's like crying for the first like 30 minutes of the show. He claims to be Jaehyun's boyfriend.
Yeah, I don't know why he cries so
Uh,
much.
well, so like this is what's confusing about this guy. He claims that he's her boyfriend, and her dying would make him cry. So like that makes sense.
Yeah.
But then
Yep.
you find out he has erotomania, and there's no real evidence that they are actually boyfriend girlfriend anyway. So like he's just imagining the whole thing, is what I gathered. Did anyone else gather that?
I can kind of see that because like it's his life's entirely delusional.
Mm.
I don't know. I
There's a
got like
lot of time looking at a photo of him with like double black eyes, and you're like, okay, move on. I know that clue, but they keep coming
okay.
back to it, and
I got a sidetrack on all these photos. These photos were so horribly photoshopped that like I cannot pay attention to
It's so
anything else
oh
in
funny.
the
yeah,
actual photo.
so
It was great. I feel like that was like the best part of the show. Like it is such a like art form. Like the way they do it, it's so bad that it's like just
should we
great.
bring that segment back? What was the best part of the show?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these heads on bodies are very good.
Yeah. So like, I feel like most of the evidence was against Pretty Boy Kim, and
hmm
then like,
Yeah.
so I know the most about it.
Mhm.
There was definitely a lot of evidence there, and also boyfriend, very classic murder suspect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Then we have Dr. Ann, which she's a doctor. She does house calls, and she's an out of towner, which is important to remember. And so is the last guy. Doesn't
Mm.
matter. They used to be colleagues at a hospital until Dr. Ann got fired for malpractice, and then Lean like hired the doctor to work at the hospital, but then she also does house calls. Very
Yeah.
confused. Is that she doing two jobs? She doing one job?
Hmm.
What's the job count?
Yeah. Nobody
And
knows.
then I don't know. That's her story. I don't know what that means, why she killed her. I don't know what the motive is. Like, by the end of episode 1, I should know a motive for every fucking person. Like, why is the head village person a suspect? Why? Why do you think he did it? No idea.
I mean,
Why do
there
you
was
think Dr. Ann did it? No idea.
No, we don't know. Yeah, it's nobody
we're
knows.
kind of like presenting that with like all the evidence because we're just going, oh yeah, like this is something suspicious. Like they have all the drugs for um killing someone. They did this, like, and so like
But
a
this is
you're if you're
why you need to have. Sorry to interrupt you. I
no no
shouldn't.
no no you're good.
I shouldn't
Go
have
ahead.
interrupted you. But I'm just saying in general. But this is why you need to have the detective actually do something. Because the
Well, that's
detective is the one that can do some framing of the story.
yeah. The detective really is in the Chris parlance a nothing burger. In the show, a big whole nothing burger.
Just
Yeah.
Control F delete. Get him out of there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's totally fair. And yeah, I think if you could play along, maybe it'd be more interesting with that. But spelling it out probably also isn't the answer here.
Yeah. I also the assistant nothing burger, that doll kid. Um, remember that doll, Min Hee,
No.
Oh yeah.
Kang Min Hee.
I remember there was an assistant director. I said it, but I
Yeah,
didn't. I didn't see. I don't remember seeing him after the initial scene.
barely. He's just an I don't know. It's just weird because he looks like a doll. Looks like fake. I'm like, who is this kid?
Then we have Shaman Park, which is like shaman, I guess. They went to high school together,
Yeah.
but then she got expelled because of Jane,
Well, she
and
put a
she
mouse.
dated what?
She put a mouse in someone's backpack. That was
Well,
a
what
big
a way to
thing.
get expelled.
Yeah, that's rough. It's a rough expulsion right there.
Yeah.
And she dated Jane's ex-husband.
Yeah.
So there's
Oh
some
yeah.
semblance of something, some reason why she might want to kill Jane. So
Yeah.
like we're already on the up and up a little bit here. We have some semblance of a reason, but then there's like she has a bunch of money in a safe and like 200 million yen is or whatever's are missing and you're like, what? Well, does she have it? Like where's 200 million? Where does this money lead me?
All
It's
the clues just aren't there.
just a lot of details. A lot of details. It's kind of reminds me of like listening to a toddler speak. There's like a bunch of like, and then this, and then this, and then this, and
It,
it just stopped.
I'll
Like
even
it's just like, and this, and this, and this, and
this is still
do you
like
have
a
a
murder
drink?
mystery where if
Like,
somebody's like, I'm gonna feed you half the clues, like, but not out of maliciousness, or you just ignore that one piece that kind of mattered, then okay, you're gonna
yeah,
miss something as part of like the final result.
yep,
This is a murder mystery if someone has never written a murder mystery before, it was performed by high school kids. Like this is their first murder mystery ever. Because like I can't explain to you how worse you could do this.
mm.
Like it's awful.
I really gotta watch that Only Murders in the Building that you said before
It's hot.
because it sounds like it's pretty similar.
Well, the
And
only murders in building is a scripted murder
Yeah,
mystery.
that's a drama. Yeah.
What I think was pretty similar to this is that was it a Conan O'Brien show or something
Hmm.
where the Seahawks running back was on it?
oh
Marshawn.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it was well, you were playing video games or something.
No, he wasn't playing video games. He was literally doing some sort of like improv bit with Conan, I think.
Oh,
And it was on
Murderville.
Netflix.
Murderville.
Murderville.
oh, Murderville. That's what
I
it
think
was.
Conan was just another person on the show. I don't think
Oh,
he.
I remember this now. I'm looking at it. Yeah.
Yeah, Will Arnett was the main person.
Yeah, this is very much that. But like instead of like one person not knowing the script and everyone else just like they're trying to be funny, and this is just like six people just going all no rhyme or reason for anything going on in the show. It's just six
Yeah.
people rambling for 80 minutes.
Yeah. Murderville has like a all-star cast too. Nuts. Great. Like Will Arnett, Conan O'Brien, Marshawn Lynch, Kumail Nanjiani, Annie Murphy, Sharon Stone, Ken Jeong. Like,
Oh, Ken Jeong, is he like is he a big person now? Like, I understand he got big because of The Hangover,
Right.
and then which is a big movie,
Yeah.
huge movie, the biggest,
Huge.
hugest movie. And then he does that stupid Fox uh Mass
Yeah.
Singer
The
show
mask
for like
mask universe.
every.
He's like the Simon Cowell of the mask universe now, I believe.
Uh,
It's like his
He's
thing.
doing so many other shows too. He's also on this 99 to Beat show, and like, didn't he do like another? Yeah, he is the Masked Singer universe. I can't remember that other dance show or something.
There's the Masked Dancer.
But he's like, yeah, he's doing a whole like thing with this. Like, I don't know. He's doing a lot. That's all. He's doing a lot.
Yeah,
He's making bank. Dr. Jiang, true doctor who got into Hollywood. It's incredible.
you would really think that like one career would be a much more promising path.
Yeah.
The
I
the
mean,
problem I have with him is he's just not funny in that Masked Singer show.
He's funny if you like his shtick.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he is very much like that he knows his humor, he sticks to it.
I agree. I agree with that. Like, he knows his role and he does it, and people like it. Some people don't. That's fine.
All right.
Got to know your shtick.
The last person we haven't met is the cousin. He was at home, bad alibi, but an alibi somewhat. His father was disowned, so Jain was rich because the grandfather passed away and gave it all to her. I don't know. That's implied, not talked about at all. But apparently he has been looking into inheritance and how that
Mhm.
works. And he runs a mannequin factory that smuggles in Viagra. And the
Viagra.
Viagra got wet from the hospital and owes a lot of money. So that's why he's trying to kill Jane so he gets the inheritance to pay the money off.
Yeah,
Viagra.
that whole drug smuggling thing, that's the only reason why you would have that type of business in that mannequin business in that small town. Like, I can't believe nobody is like, if this was real, you're immediately sus.
But how much Viagra does this whole town need? Like,
What else do you have to do there,
how many
Chris?
Yeah, that's a good point, Brian. I mean, what is it? But is this town 6 people, or is this town like of unknown proportions?
well, apparently one line was read like the head guy started the town by himself. And you're like, that's just not how towns work, really.
No.
But I don't know. I don't know, Noah. You're asking questions, more questions that are tangentially related to things I want to know, real things that are happening, like
Yeah,
timelines, alibis.
no, we don't know all that. It takes place in 2018, also, which it's filmed now, but it takes place in 2018.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it has everything to do with everything. That's the point. That's the whole point.
That's the point.
That's the
Okay.
point. That is the point. Man. Meng. Meng.
Who's the worst human being?
The producers?
I mean,
I'm not sure anyone really gets to be the worst human being here.
is
Who
it
that answer?
the country of South Korea?
Is it? You know who it is? It's me for putting it on the list of shows to watch.
I mean, you're definitely
All right.
included too, but like the South Koreans clearly love this and have then convinced Netflix this should be an international show.
I mean, love is a strong word.
It's on the 5th season.
Yeah, I'll say that you don't make it that far without doing something like this or doing something well.
We got. They got us. They have won. They have won this round.
Well, I'm not going to besmirch a whole country here. I'm just going to besmirch myself.
Yeah, it doesn't really bode well for international relations.
No,
Yeah,
but luckily we don't have transcription of podcasts and AI surveillance, so no one will ever
AI,
hear
buddy.
this.
AI is gonna. I'm sure you could find our podcast transcription on YouTube.
No,
Spotify might have it at this point.
I was joking. For the record, these are all jokes. In the future, when you're running for president and then they're trying to drag you through the mud because you're a friend, besmirched the country.
Well, here's the thing, though. This can still be used against all of our presidential runs, as it's very clear that we have no idea what the hell we're doing.
Maybe that. I feel like that's a requirement to be president.
I mean,
Maybe
there will be at some point the podcast president. We have our celebrity president, but none of them come through the podcast channel.
Since we can't ask Max what speed he watched the show at, Christine, the show ended, and Christina's like, "Why didn't you watch that sped up?" And I was like, "That's a good question. That's a good point. Good point."
So
what would you have done it at?
You can't speed it up on the TV app. You have to go on your
That's
phone, which is annoying.
Well, and now they won't let you cast anymore, so fuck them.
But if Max did watch this, I think this would be like a 2.5.
He said it was I was talking to him today. And he's like, "Oh, he's sad. He was kind of upset that he didn't get to watch this because it sounded interesting." Well,
it does.
Hopefully, you didn't watch it.
Yeah, I would agree.
You got saved.
Max. It sounds interesting.
Did you? I assume Noah, you watched the dub.
Yeah, I watched it dubbed.
Brian, did you also watch the dub?
I did watch the dub, yeah.
So I watched half the episode as a sub, and then half the episode. And like the sub was the hardest sub I've ever had to follow because they're talking over each other and things are happening so quickly, and you're trying to figure out what's going on with this mystery, and you're trying to like think, and I'm trying to write notes, and I'm trying to like do all this stuff, and it's so boring. And I'm just like, I can't do it anymore. I had to switch to the dub.
I think
good effort.
In most cases for these types of shows, I'm just always going dub because I'm trying to take notes. I'm trying to do two things at once. It is not helpful for me to like experience it in quote unquote the best way. I don't care that much about this reality show. Maybe if it does become something I would rewatch, then yeah, I will watch it. But
I just think for me, the sub is the only way to watch it. Like you get the inflections, the like.
How do you do your notes? Or you just skip things. The notes is the biggest part.
Yeah, I mean the notes is harder for sure.
Yeah,
but for this show, I wouldn't watch the sub. It's much easier to follow on the dub.
Chris, I would be with you on like most other shows, especially like ones that have like a lot of drama and stuff. I'm gonna like just next time like think about it, it's like, okay, yeah, can I deal with less hassle and just watch this and still kind of enjoy it?
To each their own. I was just curious. Yeah. Let's see what about drinking rules? Anytime you're like, wait, what was that? Take a drink.
Okay.
Brian, what do you got for me?
Anytime somebody says murder, take a drink.
Go ahead, Noah.
Yeah. Anytime you're a little confused of what's happening. Take a drink until you're not confused.
You're just going to keep getting worse and worse in this space because you're going to get drunker.
No, you never know. You just catch that dragon. Just catch it.
Anytime there's a surprise shocker that somebody finds, like, oh my God, there's a mannequin in the closet. Dun, dun, dun. It's missing its left hand.
No.
We didn't even talk about that. Those shitty clues.
Oh my gosh. Ugh.
Would this show be better as a TikTok Quibi 20-minute show, 40-minute show, or 60-minute show?
I want it broken down, but it would be worse as a Quibi or TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a
I
salvage
guess
in this
so.
version
I
of the
mean,
show.
yeah, I know it's.
I think you need a whole new crew.
Well,
You need a new studio. This studio can't do it. It's not doing it. You can't do it.
well, this question isn't like how can we fix the show? It's like can we make it a little bit better here? And
I assume the TikTok or Quibi would it be better? Like would that? I mean, like I don't think making the show shorter would make it better, but it would help me watch less of the show because we only watch one episode here. So
true.
like it would have helped me
Yeah.
personally. But would the show have been better condensing 80 minutes into 20 minutes? Not particularly.
No.
If you like Brian, you're just supposing that it would be like 100 Quibbies for like.
No, I'm not. I do not think it'd be better. I think if you shorten it to maybe like 40 minutes, yes. But
Maybe. Yeah.
yeah, I don't think like shortening it up to just where like you're like, oh my god, you get one clue and you're like rewatching that like 5 times. No, I don't think it's better.
All right. We do a rating system where we do compare this reality show against other reality shows, and we put it in a top third, middle third, or bottom third bucket. Brian, what's your rating?
I gotta put this top of the bottom. The thing still has appeal to me. I just couldn't get into it. Maybe, just maybe, I'll check out episode 2, but that requires some time, and then I can report back and see like if they like actually improve it with like, oh look, like now we're like we've got so many more clues. We actually have motives and stuff.
Yeah. I can't believe you're on a maybe train.
I mean, it's one more episode.
He's
sometimes
curious.
it's just like,
they've got him.
yeah,
Should be above a bottom third.
no,
Crazy.
Noah, what do you got for me?
Crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's not an entertaining show. It's too hard to follow. You feel like ducking out, and it's really sad because like the production quality of this seems very high. It is very high. You have like good talent on, just not conducive for my eyes or brain. Wish it was. It's bottom, middle of the bottom. It doesn't feel fair to put this bottom of bottom. Like it's just not that like shitty factor enough there. But it's definitely not good. So yeah. Plop it.
Yeah, so it's definitely bottom third. I mean, the more like I talk about the show, the more I hate it.
Yeah.
But I didn't hate it for a while. I was just waiting for it to like for things to like coalesce, and like they just kept getting more and more confusing, and like the longer the show went, the more annoyed I was with everything going on. So the more like the longer the show went, the more I hated it. So I can't watch anymore because I'm just gonna hate the show more and more and more. And I feel like I hate like usually I hate some like a show like Real Housewives of Alaska or whatever. Like my expectations are so low. They're like I'm not gonna hate that show. Like people like that kind of show. They're just like it is what it is. But like this kind of show, I like have expectations and want it to be good, and like the fact that it's just like so bad makes it even worse. Like feel like that's what really gets to me.
I think that's a good point. Like the production value is so high, so thoughtful. Like there is a lot of effort that goes into making this show. Like those pictures with the silly heads, like it looks like a bad job, but I imagine it's really hard to make that look like a bad job consistently. There's a lot of attention to detail.
Yeah,
And
there's so much attention to detail in the show. Like everyone has some crazy elaborate backstory. that all have all
Yeah.
these weird clues that I like. There's so much that went into the structure of the show that it's just wasted.
Yep. Yeah. I think that's why I feel so sad. Right? It's like,
Yeah.
man,
So there you have
it's
it.
like
Tell us
someone
what you
making a big
thought
meal and
about.
it turns out, yeah, it's lagging, lagging.
Yeah, you're
Like, I'll
lagging
say
there.
it's like, yeah, it just feels like someone's in the kitchen for a long time, and like they have all these amazing ingredients, and it's like, wait, you came out with ice cream mixed with a hot dog? Like, that's gross. Just give me a hot dog, give me ice cream. What are you doing here? Um,
Okay. I'm not
you're
sure
welcome.
where that comes from, but
You are welcome.
all right. Tell us what you thought about this show on Twitter at Who Put This On and YouTube.com and Facebook.com/Who Put This On. Or on YouTube, I learned it's YouTube.com/@ Who Put This On.
At coming
But
at
like
you.
on Twitter, it's Twitter.com/Who Put This On. So like I don't know. It's confusing because the ats are on Twitter but not on YouTube, but they are on YouTube but not on Twitter. You know, it's the life we live, I guess. Noah, any shout outs this week? Other stuff you've been enjoying?
Yeah, I am caught up on Pluribus. I don't know how you're supposed to call it. I'm assuming Pluribus,
I
but
think it's just Pluribus.
yeah, quite enjoyable. Very good. I started based off of a recommendation of a fine chap, Chief of War. Is that what it's called? The
Yeah.
Jason Momoa. Yep. So that's fun. I forgot that they speak Hawaiian. I don't know what the language is, but um, that's cool. It's definitely like fun to watch. And then I started this other like political drama show on Netflix from like Andrew Garfield. I forget what it's called, but that's pretty good too.
I don't know what that Netflix show is.
Yeah, I'll try to look up the name. Yeah, I'll get back. Brian, you can go, and then I'll tell you.
Brian, any shout outs?
So game wise, I'm bouncing back and forth between Clover Pit, that's Locking, and Ball Pit, which is just like Arkanoid and kind of with like some just roguelike tendencies. But I've also been listening to this book called Stupid TV Be More Funny, and it's about like the golden era of The Simpsons. Pretty
Ooh,
solid and like goes really deep into it.
that sounds great.
Yeah.
I like that. It was called Death by Lightning. The show.
Oh yeah, the one about President Garfield.
Yes. Yeah.
I thought you meant the actor Andrew Garfield.
Oh no, I meant the President
I don't
Garfield,
think his
not
first name is Andrew. That's why.
no. It's not.
Okay.
Yeah, just shows my level of culture.
Yeah.
I'm
You definitely
uncultured.
wouldn't pass that United States citizen test.
Nobody would. It's not. It's not meant to be passed. It's meant to fail. Like that is the point of it.
That's the point.
um, it is a cruel, cruel tool. Very cruel.
Yeah, I'm going to shout out a book I'm
Ooh.
almost finished with, but it's really good audiobook. King Sorrow. It's written by Owen King, Stephen King's son. Or I don't know who it's written by, actually. Let me look that up.
Oh.
Um, it's written by Stephen King's son, but I just don't know which one it is. It's written by Joe Hill, his other son.
Joe
Owen is his other son. Anyway,
is wait, is Joe Hill like Stephen King and Jonah Hill's son?
I think so.
Ah, nice.
Can you explain the joke for me? Because I don't get it.
I mean, he's famous, and who's the other famous Hill? Jonah Hill.
There's King of the Hill.
Yeah, I was about to say that's the more famous one.
Yeah, I guess so. Wow, Joe Hill looks very much like Stephen King.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's nuts. Oh, it's a pen name. That's why. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
But yeah, he looks
his name
eerily
is
like.
not Joe Hill. That's just his
Yeah,
author name.
I thought it was. Man, that's crazy. Joe Hill.
Yeah. So I'd recommend that. It's a pretty good. It's like a good horror story about six friends and they get in a situation
Sounds
that
like this show.
there's only three of us here. They get in a
No,
situation
crime scene zero.
where they have to choose someone to kill every year, and it's very good. It's lots of fun set pieces that are just like written really well, and then the audiobook is done super well. So I'd recommend that.
Hmm.
All right. If you want to tell us more about Garfield, reach out to us at Who Put This On.
Pat, President, or Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew Garfield. You know, if you want to profess your love to Andrew on it, we'll air it on the podcast. Uh, you can email us questions and suggestions at whoputthison@gmail.com. And I guess we could pick next week's show.
Yeah, I thought that wood one. That sounded cool.
Yeah.
You want to
Go
do
for
The
Woodsman.
Last Woodsman.
Yeah.
It's a discovery show on HBO Max.
Yep.
We'll see how it is. So we'll probably do the latest season, I'd imagine. I don't know what latest season, episode 1.
There's only 2 seasons.
So season 2, episode 1.
Yep.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.